Another local find, this vintage Hoover portable. It's not going to be sticking around because I think the color combination is hideous. It's like I wasn't going to pick it up, and then it's like it's another one of those things where it's like I'm sure somebody would appreciate it, you know, another collector would. So it's like I went ahead and picked it up. Um, it's got all the attachments to it. It's got the filter grate broke off. Like it actually looks like it ripped off. So that can't just be like reattached. I'm not exact. Well, maybe you could with like glue or something like that. And I've noticed that this has a slight bend to them, like on both corners here. But when it's turned on, it's kind of sealed shut. And it still has a bunch of these older Hoover bags. This one's a new bag, and I did replace this filter back here. The original cloth I was going to clean up, but I noticed it was shedding a bunch of fibers, so it's like I don't want that getting pulled into the motor. So I used a piece of this like cut to fit material, and then it comes with a bunch of old bags. But yeah, I just thought, you know, again, before I go to move this off to somebody else, it's like, why don't we take some measurements? Alright, so we'll take our electrical measurements here. Oh yes, and here's our information plate. Alright, we're gonna try to get an airflow measurement at the inlet here, but like I said, you know, because these ends are kind of like bent upwards, I don't know that they'll seal. They do seem to seal when the hose is on there. I'm guessing it creates kind of a back pressure and allows it to pull it down, but I don't know if we'll have enough resistance or back pressure in order to close that. So I guess take this with a grain of salt until further notice. Well, I don't know that this will work much better. This little thing here is kind of getting in the way. We'll try it, but again, take it with a grain of salt. And just so you guys see what we're talking about here, it's like I've got the hose uncovered, but with an adapter in place for the tests. Yeah, it seems to pull it closed. Alright, hose is stretched out, so let's try an airflow measurement here. And their nice telescopic wand. I've always liked those. Although it would have been nice if it would have had a few more positions it could lock into than just collapsed and extended. Oh, forgot to reset this. There we go. So, I actually cannot fit the floor tool into here. This little rubber ring in here, or whatever material this is, seems to be getting in the way. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Like in any Hoover wand, I don't think I've ever noticed that ring before. So it's like I had to go check the Dial-O-Matic wand, which is quite similar to this, and it too has that. But it's like, you know, that seems to be what's obstructing them from fitting together. Because I get to about here and it doesn't move anymore. But I can clip it onto the floor tool, I can clip onto this wand, but this does not have the ring. That's so strange. I wonder if it's just like deformed or something over time.
Lots of leakage around the back here.
Something I didn't really expect out of this is the angle of these brushes really makes it snowplow, and it kind of makes it difficult to push, really. Although, you know, it's definitely effective at kind of grooming the carpet, since, you know, you're gonna push it into it. And then I've never even noticed we have the little rubber fingers on the front of this. But yeah, it also makes for some snow plowing issues too. But man, it's like these things would have given you a workout if you were using them to clean a whole carpet at home back in the days.